Hello everyone, welcome to today's mathematics class from CREST YouTube channel. Last class we are discussing about a topic called slope of a line from the chapter straight lines. Today we are discussing about which are the different various forms of the equation of a line. So let's start. In this chapter we are finding which are the various different forms of the equation of a line. And the first one is called horizontal and vertical lines. So what is horizontal line and vertical line? So for this we have an xy plane, this is x dash and this is y dash, and we have an origin. So horizontal lines are those lines which are parallel to x-axis. It may be either above the origin or below the origin. So this is an horizontal line, this is also an horizontal line. And what is the equation of this horizontal line? Suppose this is the point A, this is the point minus A. Surely we can say that the equation of this horizontal line, this is y equal to A, this is y equal to minus A. Actually this is the distance from the x-axis to this horizontal line. So what is the equation of horizontal line? We can combine, we can say that either it is y equal to plus or minus A. So horizontal lines, in horizontal line it starts from y equal to plus or minus A. Okay. Now what about vertical lines? For this we can draw with a green line. Suppose vertical lines are those lines which are parallel to y-axis. It may be left of the origin or right of the origin. So if you draw, this is a vertical line or this is also a vertical line. Suppose this point is B, my negative B, because it is in the left of the origin. Suppose this is positive B. So what is the equation of this vertical line? It is x equal to, this line is x equal to minus B, this line x equal to plus B. Actually this B is the distance from the y-axis to the vertical line. So what is the general equation? It may be x equal to plus or minus B. This is the equation of the vertical line. So if we have y equal to negative 2, which kind of line is it? It is a horizontal line below the origin. It is a 2 distance below the origin. Okay. This is the definition. And one more thing, what is the equation of x-axis and what is the equation of y-axis? We know that what is the equation of, in x-axis all the y components are 0, y coordinates are always 0. So what is the equation of y-axis? Equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. I am saying about this y-axis, and what in y-axis all the x component are 0, and what is the equation of x-axis? Equation of x-axis, in equation of x-axis all the y components are 0, that is y equal to 0. Okay, fine. And we have a question. We have to find the equation of this line parallel to axis and passing through minus 2, 3. For this we can draw an x-axis and y-axis. This is x dash, this is y dash. This is the origin. The point is minus 2, 3. It will be x will be negative and y will be the positive. So it will be surely in the second coordinate. It will be, suppose this is minus 2, this point is 3. So point will be here. This is the point minus 2, 3. So when you are drawing a parallel lines from this point, this is one line. This is one horizontal line which is parallel to x-axis. We can draw another line also. this blue line, which is a vertical line which is parallel to y-axis. So what is the equation of this green line, this horizontal line? It is equation of this horizontal line is, because it's passing through the point 3, so we can say it is y equal to 3 because it is above the origin. What about the equation of this line, this blue line, which is parallel to y-axis? And we know that it is, we have already discussed, this is x equal to -2. So x equal to -2 is the line, vertical line parallel to y-axis. Y equal to 3 is a horizontal line which is parallel to x-axis. And we are moving to the next form. This is our second form. We have discussed our first form. Now we are moving to the second form. What is point slope form? What is actually point slope form? It is very clear. In a line, suppose we have an xy axis. This is x dash, y dash. Now we have given a line, and as the name suggests, we know the point and slope. That means we know one point of that line and slope of the line. That means so point may be, suppose it may be x1 y1 or x0 y0, we can take anything. Suppose the slope is m. So we have given two things. One, we know the one point, suppose this point is x1 comma y1, one coordinate is given, and we have know the slope is m. Slope is also given. Then what is the equation of this line? The equation of this line is called point slope form, and it is y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. This form of line is called point slope form. Y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. It's a very important equation. You have to remember this equation. From this equation we can derive so many equations. So this form is called point slope form. Why it's called point slope form? Because in a line we know the point, one coordinate, that is x1 y1, and we know the slope, that is m. Then we can find the equation y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. Clear? This is the definition for this. We have discussed it. Okay. Now we can move to this question. You have to find the equation of a line, and line passing through -2, 3 with slope -4. It's clearly gone. We have a line, okay, and on the line we have one point, that is -2 comma 3, and we have a slope m equal to -4. So two things are given. A point is given, a slope is given. So we can apply point slope form, and we know what is the equation of point slope form. That is y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus, what is our y1? This is x1, this is y1. y1 is 3, y minus 3 equal to, what is our slope? Slope is given, it is -4 into x minus, what about x1? x1 is -2, so -2, it will be +2. So when you calculate this, y minus 3 equal to -4x, this will be plus, and we can negative, it will be -8. So when you bringing the left hand side, right hand side into this point, the correct equation become 4x plus y. So become +8 minus this +5 equal to 0. This is the equation of the line, equation of this line. So how can you find the equation of this line? By using this point slope form. Clear? So we can move to the next one. We have one more question in point slope form. What is the question? Find the equation of the line. It is passing through 2, 2 root 3 and inclined with an x-axis at an angle of 75 degree. So clearly we have given, there is a point, we have a line, and the line contain 2, 2 root 3. This is the coordinate. and instead of giving the directly given the slope, they are given the angle 75 degree which is inclined with the x-axis. So we can find m equal to, we have an equation to find, actually theta is given, theta is 75 degree. So we can find m equal to tan theta, tan 75 degree. 75 degree is not a basic angle, so you have to convert into basic angle. This can be written as tan 30 plus 45, because 30 plus 45 is 75 degree. And now we have already studied in our trigonometry what is tan x plus y. Tan x plus y is tan x plus tan y whole divided by 1 minus tan x into tan y. So here it will be, this will be x, this will be your y. So it will be tan 30 plus tan 45 whole divided by 1 minus tan 30 into tan 45. So what is the value of tan 30? It is a basic angle. The answer is 1 by root 3. And what about tan 45? Tan 45 is always 1 divided by 1 minus, again tan 30 is 1 by root 3 into tan 45 is 1. When you cross multiplying, you will get 1 plus root 3 divided by root 3 whole divided by, here also you will get root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3. You can cancel this root 3, you will get root 3 plus 1, or 1 plus root 3, or root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1. This is your slope. Now we can again make into simpler form by using rationalizing. So how can you rationalize it? By multiplying, this is in denominator we have root 3 minus 1. So to rationalize, you have to multiply root 3 plus 1 in numerator, and you have to write root 3 plus 1 in denominator. Then it will be root 3 plus 1 whole square. And what is a plus b whole square? It is a square plus 2ab plus b square. It will become root 3 square is 3. We know that root x square is x. So root 3 square is 3 plus 2ab, 2 root 3 plus 1 whole divided by, what is root 3 minus 1 into root 3 plus 1? It is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. It is a square minus b square. So root 3 square is 3 minus 1 square is 1. Further solving, you will get your answer m is equal to, your answer you can write here m equal to, we can add 3 and 1, it is 4 plus 2 root 3 whole divided by 3 minus 1, that is 2. You can divide it, it will become, what is 4 by 2? It can be written as 4 by 2 plus 2 root 3 by 2. That is 2 plus root 3. This is your slope. So we got our slope, and we have one point also, 2 comma 2 root 3. Now we have to find the equation of this line. We have point slope form. And what is point slope form? That is y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. We have the point y minus y. This is x1, this is y1. So y minus, what is our y1? y1 is 2 root 3. 2 root 3 equal to, what is our m? m we have already found 2 plus root 3. 2 plus root 3 into x minus, what about x1? x1 is 2. Okay, further calculating, you will get y minus 2 root 3 equal to, this is 2 plus root 3, like this. M, this whole term will come. So when you multiplying 2x, when expanding this 2x minus 4 plus root 3x minus 2 root 3. Okay. So your answer become, we have here y minus 2 root 3. You can combine, there is 2x, here you is also an x, you can take an x outside, you will get 2 plus root 3. And we have a minus 4, and we have a minus 2 root 3. Fine. Now minus 2 root 3 and minus 2 root 3 will be cancelled, and we have x 2 plus root 3 is there, and we bring this plus y into this side, we get minus y, and we have a minus 4. When you bring this side into this minus 4 will give plus 4. So the what is the equation? The required equation of this line is x into 2 plus root 3 minus y. When you bring this plus 4 into this side, it's minus 4 equal to 0, which is the required equation of this line, which contain the coordinates 2 comma 2 root 3 and an angle 75 degree with the positive direction of x-axis. Clear? So it's a very important question. We are using the trigonometry equation also here. Fine. So the next form is, we have already discussed the horizontal and vertical line form, then point slope form, and the third one, this is the third form, it is called 2-point form. What is 2-point form? A line is given, if a line contains 2 points, as the name suggests, what is 2 point? And we know in the line 2 coordinates are given. Suppose we have a coordinate x1 y1 and we have another coordinate x2 y2. So if we have 2 coordinates, but here instead of slope is not given, but we can find the slope. We have already discussed in the previous class. How can you find the slope if 2 points are given? Or if you are given 2 coordinates of a line, you can find the equation of the line. This form is called 2-point form. Fine. So what is the general equation? It will be y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. Here, what is m? We can find m by y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That we have already, x2 minus x1. This we have already studied in the previous class. So instead of this m, we can write y minus y1 equal to, instead of m, we can write y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, and we have x minus x1. This type of form is called 2-point form. Clear? When you have a line passing through 2 points, suppose there will be 2, 3 and something called 4, 6, we can find this equation of line by using this equation. Okay, you can do a problem. This is the definition or derivation of this one that we previously discussed one. Okay, have to find the equation of line through the point 1 comma minus 1 and 3 comma 5. Here we have a line and line passing through 2 points 1 comma minus 1 and 3 comma 5. So we can have the equation y minus y1, it's a 2-point form, equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. That is the 2-point form. So this is our x1 y1, this is x2 y2. So y minus, what is our y1? y1 is minus 1. So minus minus 1 equal to y2, 5 minus minus 1 divided by x2. x2 is 3 minus 1 into x minus x1 is 1. That is, when you are further solving this y plus 1, this 6 by 3, 6 by 2, 6 by 2 is 3 x minus 1. So it becomes y plus 1 equal to 3 into x minus 1. That is, you will get 1 equal to 3x minus 3, and we can have minus y. That is 3x minus y minus 4 equal to 0. This is the equation of this line, which is passing through 2 coordinates 1 comma minus 1 and 3 comma 5. So we have one more question from this 2-point form. The vertices of triangle PQ are given, the coordinates of P or the vertex of P are 2 comma 1, Q is minus 2 comma 3 and R is 4 comma 5. You have to find the equation of median. So what is median? Through the vertex R. What you can say about the median? Yes, we can draw it suppose this is the triangle name is PQR, and we have already given the vertices. P is 2 comma 1, Q is minus 2 comma 3, negative 2 comma 3, then it is 4 comma 5, and we have a median through vertex R. So we have a median which is vertex R. This is the median. You can draw with another line, another color. This is the median. And what is median? Median is actually, median will passes through the midpoint of PQ. So this point can be found because we know that median is always passing through the midpoint of the opposite side. Okay, so we have find the equation of this median. We have to find equation of this median. Suppose this is the median. We have to find the equation of this median. For this we need two coordinates. We have already given one coordinates 4 comma 5, and we can find, if you can find the coordinates of this point, we can use 2-point form. For that, this point is always the midpoint, we have already told. And what is midpoint formula? That we have already studied in last class. x1 plus x2 by 2, that is x coordinate, and y1 plus y2 by 2, that is the y coordinate. So what is this point? This point can be found by minus 2 plus 2 divided by 2, that is your x coordinate, and y coordinate is 3 plus 1 by 2, that it is become minus 2 plus 2 is 0, 0 by 2 is 0, the x coordinate is 0, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 by 2, 2, 2 is the y coordinate. So we got the midpoint. So we got the 2 points on this line. So we can apply the 2-point form, and the 2-point form is y minus y1 equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. So we can apply y minus, we can take either this as y1 x1 y1 or this as x1 y1. We can take anyway, so I can take this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. So y1 is 2 and y2 is 5 minus 2 divided by, what about x2? x2 is 4, 4 minus 0, x minus, and x1 is 0. Instead of this x1 y1, we can also put 4 comma 5. The answer is same. Y minus 2 equal to 5 by 2 is 3. We will get 3 by 4 into x minus 0 is x. You can multiply this 4 into the side, so it becomes 4y minus 8 equal to 3x. So we can write it as 3x minus 4y plus 8 equal to 0. This is your final answer. Okay. Now we are moving to the fourth form, that is slope intercept form. What is slope intercept form? For this we can draw an xy plane. This is x dash, this is y dash, origin. Now if a line is passing through like this and it cuts the y-axis, so C is called the y-intercept. We know, as the name suggests, we know the slope of this line and the intercept of this line. Slope is m and suppose the intercept is C. We know the slope is given, slope is m, and we know the intercept. Intercept means here we are discussing about y-intercept. Y-intercept is given, it is C. So what is the equation? Actually this is the point 0 comma C. Because why it is 0 comma C? Because it is in the y-axis. In y-axis x coordinate is always 0. We can apply our main equation y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus, our coordinate is 0 C, so y1 is C, y minus C equal to m is m, and x minus x1 is 0. So when you solving it, you will get y minus C equal to mx, or we can say y equal to mx plus c, mx plus c. This form of line is called slope-intercept form. What is the slope? Slope is the m, and what is the intercept? C is the y-intercept. So if you have an example, if you have a line and this, we have a line intercept, it's called 5, the intercept is 5 and the slope is 2. Can you find the equation of this line? We can find, because we are given the slope and we have given the y-intercept. We can apply here in this equation y equal to, slope is given, slope is 2, so 2x plus y-intercept is given 5, so 2x plus 5 is the equation of this line. And this form of line is called slope-intercept form. Now, we have discussed about intercept form, y-intercept form. There may be a chance of x-intercept also. Suppose I can draw here an x-axis, y-axis. Suppose if I have a line here, the line cuts the x-axis, and we know this point, suppose this point is D. Suppose this point is D. Sorry. And what about this point, coordinate? Coordinate will be D, 0, and the slope is given m. What is the equation of this line? Here we can apply in our main equation y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. So it become y minus, this is x1, y1, y minus 0 equal to m is m, x minus d, x1 is d. So we will get y equal to m into x minus d. This is the equation of line with x-intercept, d is given. This is the equation of line slope-intercept form when c is the y-intercept. Here m is the slope and c is the y-intercept. If y-intercept is given, we can apply this formula. Here m is the slope and d is the x-intercept. If x-intercept is given, we can apply this equation. So don't confuse, one is y-intercept and other one is x-intercept. If y-intercept is given, equation is y equal to mx plus c. If x-intercept is given, equation equal to y equal to m into x minus d. Fine. You can find the definition here. Okay. Now we can have a question. Write the equation of the lines for which tan theta is given, it is 1/2, where theta is the inclination of the line, and y-intercept is given minus 3/2, and x-intercept is given 4. So we have to calculate this one. So there are two questions. So actually tan theta we know tan theta is m. So actually m is directly given, it is 1/2, because we know that m slope is m equal to tan theta. And what about the first question? First question, generally m is given, m is 1/2. And first question, y-intercept. Y-intercept means c or d. We already know y-intercept is c. C is given, c is minus 3/2. It is cutting the y-axis below the origin because it is negative. So we have equation y-intercept form, y equal to mx plus c. So we can substitute the values. Y equal to m is 1/2 x and c is minus 3/2. We have denominator 2, so we can have like this, y equal to x minus 3 whole divided by 2 is 2y equal to x minus 3. This is the, or we can do in perfect form, x minus 2y minus 3 equal to 0. This is the equation of the first line. And you can write it is in the form of y form also. This is also correct, this is also correct. Okay. Now we are moving to the second one. What about the second question? X-intercept. X-intercept is d. M is given, m is always 1/2. M is common for both x intercept d is given, d is actually 4. So we have equation for it is x intercept, we have what is the equation, y equal to m into x minus d, because it is x intercept. So it become y equal to m is 1 by 2 into x minus d is 4. So this become, when you cross multiply 2y equal to x minus 4, we can stop here, or you can write it is also like this, x minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. Both are correct answers. So this is the way we are doing this question. This equation is called y slope intercept form. Here c is the y intercept and d is the x intercept. Clear? Yes, a very good question. You have to find the equation of the line intersecting the y-axis at a distance of 2 units above the origin and making an angle of 30 degree with the positive direction of x-axis. So what the question says? We have a xy plane and we have a distance 2 units above the origin. So we have a 2 here and it is making an angle 30 degree. So it will be a line will be like this, making angle 30 degree with which axis? With x-axis. So what is the equation of this line? Actually we can find slope because we know that m equal to tan theta, that is m equal to tan theta is 30. So tan 30, m equal to tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So we got the slope m equal to 1 by root 3. And this is which intercept? It is given, it is cutting on the y-axis and 2 units above. So it is the y-intercept, that is c. C is given, c is equal to 2. So we can apply the equation y equal to mx plus 2, sum x plus c, that is y equal to m is 1 by root 3 x plus 2. You can stop here, or you can, if you want, you can further so simplify again. This form is called slope intercept form. You can move to the next one. This is our next form, intercept form. Okay, actually what is intercept form? We have xy plane. Intercept form means it cuts both x-axis and y-axis. Suppose this is the point, this is the origin, or this is the point A and this is the point Y. So from here, what is the x-intercept and y-intercept? Here is clearly given, x-intercept is given, it is A. And what about the y-intercept? Y-intercept is B. If x-intercept and y-intercept are given, we have equation that is x by A plus y by B equal to 1. That this form is called intercept form. Okay, slope intercept form we have already discussed, y equal to mx plus c if y-intercept is given. If x-intercept is given, it is y equal to m into x minus d. If it is in intercept form, that means we have given the x-intercept and the y-intercept. We can write it is in the form of x divided by the x-intercept, that is A, plus y divided by the y-intercept, that is B, equal to 1. Okay. Yes. Now we have a question. Find the equation of the line which makes intersect -3 and 2 on x and y axis respectively. So the line will be like this. X-intercept is -3, so it will be -3 here. Y-intercept is 2, so the line is like this. So what is A and what is B? What is the x-intercept? X-intercept is the A. A is given, A is -3. And what about the y-intercept? Y-intercept is given, that is B, sorry, B. B is equal to 2. So, and we have equation x by A plus y by B equal to 1. When you apply the value of A and B in this equation, x equal to -3 plus y divided by 2 equal to 1. when you're taking the cross multiply, you will get 2x minus 3y whole divided by minus 6 equal to 1. Further solving, you will get 2x minus 3y equal to minus 6, that is 2x minus 3y plus 6 equal to 0. That is the equation of this line. If you are giving, if already given the x-intercept and y-intercept, we can apply in this equation. This form is called intercept form. And we have a very good question. You have to find the equation of line which is passing through the point 2, 2 and cutting off intercepts on the axis whose sum is 9. So what is given? It's clearly given. A line is there, and a line is passing through 2, 2, and so we can say there is a line, and this line is passing through 2, 2. And suppose this is the x-intercept, that is A, and this is the y-intercept, that is B. You have to find, and we are given the sum of intercept is given, that is A plus B. Sum of intercept, that is A plus B, is given, that is 9. Now how can you solve this one? So for this we have an equation we have already know, x by A plus y by B equal to 1. And this line is passing through point 2, 2. So we can apply the value of 2 as x and 2 as y in this equation. You can apply 2, 2 in this equation because it satisfies the line. So it becomes 2 divided by A plus 2 divided by B equal to 1. And from here we have already, from the question is given A plus B equal to 9. From here can you find A or B? We can find B as 9 minus A. This is already given in question. So here 2 by A plus 2 divided by, instead of B we can write 9A minus A. So we have all the variable in A, so we can find it. So when you cross multiply, you will get 18 minus 2A plus 2A, because 9 into 18 minus 2A plus 2A whole divided by A into 9 minus A is equal to 1. That is, you can cancel these two terms. You will get 18 equal to 9A minus A square. That is, A square minus 9A plus 18 is equal to 0. Now we have got a second degree equation, a quadratic equation with A. So which are the values? The sum is minus 9 and the sum is given as sum is minus 9 and the product is 18. So we can say that which are the two numbers. When you adding, you will get minus 9. When you multiplying, the product is 18. So we can say which are the numbers. It can be minus 6 and minus 3. When you adding, you will get minus 6 plus minus 3 is minus 9. When you multiply minus 6 into minus 3, you will get 18. So this can be factorized by A minus 6 into A minus 3 equal to 0. So what are the values of A? A can have A minus 6 equal to 0, means A equal to 6. We can have one value A equal to 6, or we can have A equal to 3. These are the two values when you solving you will get. Now the first case, if you are taking A equal to 6, if you are taking A equal to 6, then what is your B? B can be found by 9 minus A, that is 6. That is 9 minus 6, that is 3. So you got A and B. So we can apply the values of A and B in our equation. It will be x divided by 6, A is 6, plus y divided by 3 equal to 1. So when we have 6 here, here have 3 here, we can make it to all 6 by x plus 2y whole divided by 6 equal to 1. You will get your answer x plus 2y minus 6 equal to 0. That's the first one. And we have a second case also. If a is equal to 3, if a is equal to 3, then what is your b? B can be found by 9 minus 3, that is equal to 6. So the equation becomes x divided by 3 plus y divided by 6 equal to 1. So this we can write 2x plus y whole divided by 6 equal to 1. That is, you will get 2x plus y equal to 6, and bringing this into left side, you get minus 6 equal to 0. These are the equation of this line, which is passing through 2, 2, and the cutting off intercept on the axis whose sum is 9. These are the two equations. Why we are getting two equations? Because we are getting the value of a as two different values. For two different values, we have two different equations. Fine. Now, what is the general equation of a line? General equation of a line are in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. We have already seen it. Now we can say there will be a ax plus by plus c equal to 0. What is a? A is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y, and c is the constant. So if your equation is given 2x plus 3y plus 6 equal to 0, it's an equation of line because it's in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So it's a general equation of a line is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. This equation is called general linear equation or general equation of a line. Now we have one more question. Find the equation of line. You have to find the equation of line passing through minus 3, 5 and perpendicular to the line through the points 2, 5 and minus 3, 6. So we have a line contains a point minus 3, 5. You have to find the equation of this line, and this line is perpendicular to other line. So these are perpendicular lines, and this perpendicular line contains the points 2, 5 and this is minus 3, 6. We have to find equation of this. Suppose this is L1, this is L2. We have to find the equation of L1. For finding the equation of L1, we have one point coordinate, that is minus 3, 5, and we have to find the slope. If you know the slope m, we can easily find the equation of this line L1. For this, can you find the slope of L2, that is m2? What is the slope of m2? Slope of a line L2, that is slope m2 equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. We are finding the slope of this line because the coordinates 2 points are given, that is y2. Suppose you are taking this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, then y2 6 minus 5 divided by x2, that is minus 3 minus 2. It becomes 1 divided by minus 5. This is the slope of this L2. And what is the relation between these two lines? They are perpendicular lines that we have already discussed in the previous class. That is, if two lines are perpendicular, then the product of their slope is minus 1. So that is m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. We don't know what is the slope of L1. We can take it as m1 into what about m2? M2 we have just find it is 1 by minus 1 by 5, or 1 by minus 5 equal to minus 1. You can cancel these negative terms, you will get m1 equal to 5. So you got the value slope of the line L1 as 5. Now we can apply in the equation y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. That is the first form. It's called, we can find, we have already know what is x1 y1, what is m. So one point, this is x1 y1, y minus y1, y1 is 5 equal to m is given, m is also 5 into x minus x1, it is minus 3, so minus 3 become plus 3. So y minus this is 5, y minus 5 equal to 5x become plus 15. When you further solving, you will get 5x minus y plus 20 is equal to 0. Because this is minus 5, when you bring this minus 5 in the right hand side, it becomes plus 5, 15 plus 5 is 20, you will get 5x minus y plus 20 equal to 0. That is the equation of the line L1. Clear? If we have already find if two lines are perpendicular, then the product of the slope is minus 1. If two lines are parallel, then what is the condition? That is, if two lines are parallel, the slopes are equal. Fine. Now we have some MCQ questions based on topics, various forms of the equation of line. You can answer the question, you can comment the answers. These are the questions. You can go through it. Okay. This is the second question. Each question contains 4 sets. With the slope only 1 m, okay, not 2 m. It's a printing mistake. Fine. These questions we have already discussed, so you can answer very fastly. Okay. Okay, that's it. I think you really enjoyed the class. See you in next class. Thank you.